Hi, I'm Paul Pasulka, Ivy Masters Learning Center and ivymasters.com. And today we're going to look at Test 5, Section 4, number 18. But before we do, we've got to reference the table that it refers to. Notice here it says questions 16 to 18 for the following information. And what we get is species of tree on the left, and you could see all the different species of tree here. You see growth factor on the right. You can see growth factor. Who knows what growth factor is? We got to read the blurb below it to find out. So what we get is one method of calculating the approximate age in years of a tree of a particular species is to multiply the diameter of the tree in inches by a constant called the growth factor for that species. The table above gives the growth factor for 8 species of trees. So it seems like the growth factor is how fast a tree grows each year. Now, we want to make sure that we've got the equation from what it says. I highlighted the part that tells us what the equation is, and I'm going to write it down here by number 18. What it said was the age is the diameter times that constant called the growth factor, A equals D times G. And then when we read number 18, what it says is if a white birch tree and a pin oak tree each now have a diameter of 1 foot, which of the following is the closest to the difference in inches of their diameters 10 years from now? So it appears that the question only gives us one piece of information, the diameter, and actually it says in feet, and we need it in inches, so we got to make sure that we replace it with a 12. But what we've got here is we've got a white birch. I'm going to put WB for white birch. We've got a pin oak. I'm going to put a PO for pin oak. And what we've got from the table is the growth factor. So I actually have 2 of the 3. So we know that we could solve for the other one, which is, we'll see. So what we've got is, first we've got to figure the age. So age equals the diameter, which it says each of them is 1 foot. So I'm going to put A equals 12. The growth factors are going to be different for these trees. So let's scroll up. Let's see what a white birch is. Let's see what a pin oak is. So the white birch is 5.0 and the pin oak is 3.0. Okay. So white birch is going to be times 5, pin oak is going to be times 3, because again, those are the growth factors. I just subbed in for G. And what we get is the age of the white birch is 60, 12 times 5, 60. And the age of the pin oak is 36, 12 times 3, 36. So the question's asking about 10 years from now. Well, 10 years from now, the white birch is going to be 70 years old. So A equals D times G. In place of A, I put 70 equals 10 years from now, the pin oak is going to be 46 years old. So 46 equals, and we're solving for the diameter, so I'm going to put the D for both of them, and the growth factor is not going to change. D times 5, and this one's D times 3. So here, if I divide both sides by 5, 5's cancel here, and I get that the new diameter is 14 for my white birch. If I divide both sides by 3 here, we cancel on the right. We get that the new diameter is 15.3 repeated. The question is, what's the difference? Difference you're always subtracting. Difference in inches of their diameters 10 years from now. And so I've got to subtract their diameters. And that's 14.0. And we get a 0.3, we get a 1.3, and it's 1.3 repeated. The answer choice just says 1.3. Answer choice C is your answer here. Thank you for joining us today. If you like this video, click like. You could share it with someone who has trouble translating words into an equation or cross-referencing a word problem with the table. If there's any question you'd like to see answered from any official PSAT or SAT or ACT, leave that in the comments. I'd be happy to shoot a video on it. And click subscribe so you don't miss anything. Have a great day.